Hey, everybody, and welcome to our 91-day business spotlight live. My name's Jonathan, and I'm here today with Nathan. We're going to be chatting a little bit with him and giving him an opportunity to tell us a little bit more about his business. Nathan, thanks for taking the time to join us. I know you've got an incredibly busy schedule today. Really appreciate you jumping in. Tell everybody a little bit about you and your businesses and who you guys serve.
Yeah, Jonathan, thanks for having me. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I think most people know me from FreeUp, a company that we started with 5K, grew it to $12 million a year and exited in 2019. And the cool thing about FreeUp is we had no US employees. It was completely run by VAs, no office. And since we sold that, we've been building a portfolio of what we call boring businesses that apply to all entrepreneurs. We have Outsource School that teaches people our hiring process and our SOPs that they can just plug into their business to make better hires. We have two bookkeeping brands, Ecom Balance and Accounts Balance, one for e-commerce sellers, one for online agencies and SaaS. And we have our newest company, the shirt I'm wearing, Trio SEO, a monthly SEO blog writing service where we do what we've done for all of our businesses. If you go to like outsourceschool.com/blog, ecombalance.com/blog, put out high quality blog content with a good SEO strategy behind it and help you turn traffic into customers. So yeah, hopefully next time you talk to me, I've got more businesses in the portfolio, and Connor and I kind of use our personal brand to push people to our companies.
Well, that's awesome. And it's so exciting to hear about the success that you've had in that. Tell us a little bit about, and maybe we should start with Try SEO since that's their Trio. I'm sorry, SEO, since that's the shirt you've got on. Tell us a little bit about who you guys serve and what value you're bringing to them. I mean, you talked a little bit about how you're doing it at your other brands, but share a little bit more for maybe some of our audience that's not as familiar with, what are the values of outsourcing that SEO to someone that has the experience like you guys do?
Yeah. So if you're not following my business partner, Connor Gillivan, on LinkedIn, you should. He's putting out really good SEO content. I mean, since we started in 2015 with FreeUp, before that, we were Amazon sellers. We didn't know anything about B2B. So when we started FreeUp, it was fun. It was exciting. We got to launch our own website, learn partnerships, learn podcasts, learn conferences, and all the stuff that goes with it. And a big thing that we learned and he learned is SEO and how to put out high quality content, move to the top of Google, not using any black hat methods. And we've started doing this for all our businesses, and it really complements everything else we do on the marketing side. We always have good SEO, and it also helped us sell FreeUp because we had a really good domain rating. So SEO starts with your blog. It starts with what content you're putting out. And there's a lot of strategy behind it. Keyword research, looking at your competitors, figuring out what your customers are actually searching for on Google. And we put that together in a strategy. And depending on what package you choose, put out monthly blog articles to execute that strategy and adjust it over time. So I think that the cool thing about us is it's not like we're a few random people that learned SEO and created an agency. We did this on our own businesses for years with people asking us, can we take over their blog? Can we take over their SEO? And we said, no, 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 until we finally found a good operator, Steven Snyder, do what we do, hire an operator, put them in place to run our business. And we have a great collection of clients now. So if you're interested in having us take over your SEO, go to trioseo.com and you can fill out a form on our site. We are picky about who we take on. We only want to take on clients that we're going to crush it for, that we know we can deliver for. And yeah, so check it out.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you sharing that. I know some of the entrepreneurs in our audience are probably going, Jonathan, Nathan, blogging's been around for years. This is so old. Why should I even consider blogging? How do you address that for that business owner that probably isn't doing much blogging and thinks, that's old hat, I shouldn't be bothering it? Why is it so important? I know I've got my opinions, but I'd love to hear yours, Nathan. Why is that so important? Because they're sick of hearing from me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a pretty boring person, right? Like all my businesses are boring. We got hiring, we got bookkeeping, we got SEO. There's nothing sexy about any of them, but I like to keep business simple. And if you're putting out really high quality content over time, that's the long game that I want to play. And it has so many benefits. If you're depending on Facebook ads, for example, to get all your customers, all Facebook has to do is change one thing and you're losing your entire way to get customers. SEO is a long-term game. You're targeting lots of keywords in a lot of different ways, and that's something that's going to be around for a long time. So we look at it as the smart play, the long-term play. It's something that, just like we wouldn't start a company without hiring a bookkeeper, we wouldn't start a company without a blog, and it's a great backbone and it supports everything else that you do.
Well, I couldn't agree with you more. I think you're definitely spot on track with all of that. Let's take a quick moment and pivot over to Outsource School. I know you help people there figure out how to outsource some of their staffing and basically scale better. That's my 2 cents. But tell us a little bit about how Outsource School can help someone maybe who's got a little bit of experience or maybe not even any experience in that outsourcing model, and what value that Outsource School brings to them.
Yeah, I mean, hiring is the number one system you need to build in your business. If you're good at hiring, it makes everything else easier. If you're bad at hiring, it's always going to hold you back. So you can do what we did. We spent a good 5 years building out our hiring process before we figured out how to consistently hire A players and keep them around. Or you can take our process, the same hiring process we used at FreeUp, we use in all our companies right now, to just plug into your business. The interview questions we ask, how we onboard people and avoid issues, the meetings we run, along with templates, all of our SOPs pre-written, ready to go, SOP templates you can fill in with your process, how we fire people, how we handle issues, how we promote people within our company. It's not 20 hours of video for you to watch. It's real systems that you can just take and start using day one and plug into your business. And that's really what Outsource School is all about, saving you time to help you hire A players and keep them around going forward.
That's fantastic. Now, with Outsource School, I know a lot of people, some are very interested in global employees, others are not. You mentioned earlier when you built FreeUp, obviously you did that without having a ton of staff here. Talk to me about that perspective of global employees versus, US or North American based employees, to that employer that's wondering about that. Can you give us your perspective and why it's so important to be looking at other options in 2024?
Yeah, and we have a few U.S. employees and U.S. partners in our different businesses, but from our side, it just gives you a lot of flexibility. You're not limited to your town and the town around you. You get access to talent from all over the world. You can hire part-time, full-time, project-based, fixed price. You can even use them across companies like we do. I mean, we have a graphic designer we just hired full-time. We don't need a graphic designer full-time for one of our businesses, but we take them and we split them across all of our businesses, super affordable and a win-win for everyone. So it really gives you that flexibility. And there's very few seven-figure entrepreneurs out there that are running it solo. If you want to grow your business, you got to hire, and you're either going to hire too early or too late. And there's a lot of issues that can come when you hire too late. So build that good hiring process early, or steal ours, and get yourself access to talent all over the world for whatever you need. And if you do have US employees, great, compliment them. If you're paying them $80,000 a year, make sure that they're spending all their time on $80,000 a year tasks, and get them a virtual assistant, build a team around them.
I love that strategy, and I think that's so sound, is taking your US based staff that's dedicated, been with you, and helping them amplify what they're doing by getting them an assistant, and getting someone that can help them take those rudimentary tasks or just the mundane tasks off their plate, so that they can focus, as you said, on those $80,000 a year tasks, not on the $20,000 a year tasks. So great advice. I love that. Love that. Absolutely. So if somebody's interested in learning more about Trio SEO, Nathan, I know you mentioned the website, you did the same with Outsource School, but what's the best way for them to reach out and connect with you and Connor? Or maybe they're interested in the bookkeeping services you guys offer. I don't mean to skip any of your businesses, but what's the best way for them to reach out, get in touch with you and your team?
Yeah. So I'm easy to connect with on social media. Me or Connor, find us anywhere. Obviously, you can go to our website, but I've got a few free resources for you.
That'd be great.
If you go to trioseo.com/SOP, you can grab all of our SEO SOPs that you can use. If you go to outsourceschool.com/organic marketing, you can grab my entire marketing blueprint that I run entirely with virtual assistants, and feel free to use that. And if you go to accountsbalance.com/report, you can get an example of what a clean, monthly, easy to read bookkeeping report looks like. You can obviously use our service. You're welcome to give it to your bookkeeper, your CPA, and say, hey, I want reports that look like this. But all three resources should really help you.
Fantastic. And we'll put those down in the comments as well. So if you're catching this on the replay, just check down in the comments. You'll see links to off of those. Nathan puts out some amazing resources, as does his partner Connor. So I really encourage you to check those out. Find out if they can help you in doing what you're doing and add some value to your business. So, Nathan, thank you so much for joining us today. These are obviously, short, right to the point, trying to make sure we give an opportunity to share, and you do a great job of that. I'm so thankful you could join us today. Any parting words for everybody before we call it a day?
No, I appreciate you having me on. I enjoy your content as well. I know you're doing a lot with AI, and it's super cool to watch. And I appreciate the support and having me on.
Absolutely, anytime. With that, thank you for watching us, whether you're watching live or on the replay. And if you're interested in having your business spotlighted, we're doing this for 91 days, 2 to 3 every single weekday, up to 15 minutes, just like this, chatting, learning about your business, giving you a chance to share with our audience of over 50,000 people right now. Nathan, let me ask you, was this a hard, difficult thing, or was this pretty simple?
Simple as it could possibly be.
Awesome. We love it. So if you're interested, put a comment down below. We'd love to have you guys on as well. Nathan, again, thank you so much. Check out those free resources that Nathan mentioned. And everybody,